Poo. So g'day and welcome back to Singapore Coins, and this is in Gumades. So I have probably purchased or gotten these coins over a long period of time, and these are current Singapore 10, 20 and 50 cent coins. So if you have a quick look over them, we have, so these coins do grade. Is that one? Oh, that one's, oh yeah, and there's a 5 cent coin as well. So basically these were first introduced in 2013, and the last mintage that we know of is 2019. And really the dates that you're looking for are 2018 and 19 now, unless in the future those coins get issued in a bulk lot. So in other words, they have the coins stored somewhere and they haven't issued most of them. That I don't know, but that's like 6 years ago. So these are all plated steel coins, and as far as I know, they're minted in Canada. The front of the coin has the coat of arms of Singapore, or some people call it an emblem. I don't really care, don't correct me. And so the coat of arms was designed by Christopher Ironside, and the other side of the coins was designed by Fabian Lim. So obviously he's probably Singaporean. So the 5 cent coin has the lion head motif, Esplanade Theatre. So don't even know what that is. So the lion head is up top on the top left hand corner. Okay, this one just has residential buildings of Singapore on a 10 cent. On the 20 cent we have the airport at Singapore, so Changi Airport. And on the 50 cent we have the ports. So obviously Singapore relies on ports for a lot of their foodstuffs, everything pretty much, even fuel, because it's just an island and they don't have any resources. Okay, so here we have the milling. So as you can see, the 5 cent is no milling, 10 cent interrupted milling, 20 cent is somewhat fine milling, and the 50 cent has like scallop shaped milling or coarse milling. Okay, so what are we looking for in these coins? Basically, for now I'm just looking for errors in 2018, 2019 coins. So there are talk in Singapore actually removing this 5 cent coin. It's equivalent to the Australian 5 cent coin, but I'm not too sure how well it circulates. Okay, so we'll just get a bunch of these coins. We'll just see if we can find anything. As these are steel is a bit harder to mint, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to find any errors. I've never actually looked for errors on these coins. And no, none on that. So there are no mintage figures issued for these coins, because I think since 2006 I think, Singapore hasn't actually issued any mintage figures. So basically that's a bit sad for me. So 2013 should be the highest mintage because it was designed to replace the previous coins in circulation. And a good thing about Singapore is that all their coins are still legal tender. So I can use the first series, in which this is the third series, and just go over there and use them. People are not familiar, so they're probably not really going to accept them. They just accept probably this series and the previous series. And yeah, nothing. No errors. So as these are nickel plated steel, the reflection is going to be shiny because nickel takes a lot longer to tone than other coins made out of copper and nickel. So the previous series, so here we have the 10 cent. So this is the second series, this is the third series, and they're a little bit different, but they can be used interchangeably. Okay, they're the Euro coins I actually found in the last noodle that I'd done. Okay, 14. Yeah. And as you can see, these frost over, so that's sweat. And it's evaporating because it's actually a bit hot here now. It's going to be 32 today. 26th of January 2025, not 2026. I'm a year ahead. Gee, wish I had a time machine. And on the 27th, it's going to be 41. So you're probably going, oh, 41's not hot. Yeah, well, it's pretty dry. And the water evaporates off you fairly readily. So I work with some people from Sri Lanka and they say it's a lot hotter here than it is in Sri Lanka because of the temperature. So I presume monsoon. I've been in Hong Kong during the hot season. It's actually very hot when it's 100% humidity. Okay, no errors. Probably looking for doubling. Okay, 13. Now, as for the time period of when I got these coins, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's sometime after 2016. Or else I wouldn't have those coins. So these really can't buy anything in Singapore. It's a fully developed place, like Australia. And how about that side there? Yeah, nothing, just scratching on the coin. Yeah, so I assume that these can't really buy anything because a lot of things will be priced in the closest dollar. Although they probably, like Australia, they probably don't really use the 5-cent coin that much. Unless you go petrol station, supermarket. A lot of small places, they round it up to the closest 10 cent. And a lot of them just round up to 50 cent and $1. Okay, suppose I reckon that the weakest point is probably on that tower. So maybe I should look on that. I don't know if anyone's actually got a whole bunch of these coins and looked at them and seen if there's any errors that they can find. Let's put two of those together. Let's see if we can find any differences. Yeah, no, I don't see anything really come out. Anyway, probably just normal circulating damage. So if anyone's ever been to Singapore, please let me know. I have not. Where is the best place to go? What is there to actually do in Singapore? Apart from chewing gum and getting arrested. What is... Okay, maybe I'll zoom in a bit more. These seem to... need to get the light on it. So it's a bit hard. Okay. So I might have the card on the 5. See if I get a copper nickel coin. Yeah, so maybe it's just the camera did. Okay, copper nickel coin doesn't really shine as much, but this is pretty circulated. Silver coins, yeah, they turn out better on camera than these ones. Yeah, you can see the shininess. Oh, my eyes, I'm blind. Help me. Okay, so I was watching. What was I watching? I watched Filthy Frank quite a few times, and no point watching him. I was watching. Trump has issued a lot of declarations, and a lot of them are a bit wacky. Anyway, yep. Nothing, just damage. So what's going to happen to these coins? Well, they'll probably go back into circulation. If anyone's going to Singapore, wants some coins, that'll be great. I don't really need them. And as you can see, the reef is going down. So basically, that's it. No. So I really found nothing, which is pretty understandable. These have a high quality of production value. So just this one, does it have a cut on it, or is that the actual? How about that one? Oh boy. Yeah, so it looks like there's the card on the 5 on the top. Hope you can see what I'm looking at. So basically just up the top there. Anyway, and then we have the other one, which it looks like it might be similar. So maybe it's just a design. No, it doesn't look like it actually. Anyway, so that's the only thing I can find on these coins. Obviously, you need to go through a lot more to actually get a lot more errors. But I think just the quality of minting of these coins is just a lot higher because they are minted in Canada. Anyway, I hope this helps you with your coin collecting. Let me know. And I know some of you are probably going, give me that 1944 coin. Well, come over and we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.